Hi, I'm Gohar Vardanyan, and I'm back with another etude by Fernando Sor. This time I chose it from Segovia's selections. So in Segovia's book, this is number 13. However, officially, it's Opus 6, number 9. The reason I would pick this etude is to work on playing parallel lines, both for the right hand and the left hand. Basically, this whole entire etude has the top voice and the inner voice moving in parallel motion with an interval of a sixth. So you have this top voice here, and so on, and then you have a sixth below that, the inner voice. Now when you put it all together, it sounds like this. And so on. Now the tricky part is going to come with the right hand. You want to make sure you are not letting your fingers get lazy and pluck those intervals at different times. What often happens is instead of being completely synchronized with the two fingers, the index finger usually gets ahead and it sounds something like this. And it's not going to happen on every single chord, but some of them it'll get away from you and the index will pluck earlier. Usually it's the index. Sometimes the A plucks faster, but that rarely happens. So your job is to make sure that you're always plucking the right hand completely synchronized and you're not letting this happen. It's almost like arpeggiating, but fast. Once you have that mastered for the entire piece, you also have to make sure your left hand is synchronized with the right hand. And it's not enough to synchronize the actual switches, which is a given. given to make it sound legato. But in the left hand, it's almost like fingers 3 and 4 are a team, and fingers 1 and 2 are a team. They kind of work in two groups. So you have to make sure they land at the same time, so you don't have something happen like this, where your third finger is landing before your pinky. So they need to work in groups and really together. So there's a separation between the hand. It's a good exercise if you play it really slowly with the metronome to really, it's almost like makes you work on the independence and to really listen to every single note. Then once you're done with the metronome work and you can play it evenly and synchronized, then you have to start working on the rubato, because this is not the kind of etude like most music, but especially with these slow kind of moving pieces, you can't just play it straight. You have to make sure you're doing some rubato, some push and pull dynamics to make it sound a little bit more alive, more musical. Where you do it, it's really up to you. I mean, you can experiment with it, see what sounds good to your ear, listen to music, see what works, but just don't play. Don't make it an exercise. So that's really, this is really it for it. It's very, very straightforward. It's not easy. It's not the most difficult thing in the world, but it's not really for beginners. So next week I'll have something by a different composer. Maybe not next week, because next week falls on Christmas. So if we don't see an etude from me, it's probably because I got carried away with the holidays. But the next video I make, I'll try to have something different. I usually try not to do too many of the same composers in a row, so that there's some variety. And if I don't see you next Monday, I wish you happy holidays, and I will see you soon. Good luck working on this etude.